Yes, I would say we've been in a crisis around trust in news for at least a few years, and it's the things that have changed are that, like I said, about people are more aware that there's a lot of not trustworthy information out there, but they're not necessarily very good at discerning it, and it makes them afraid of any kind of information. So that's not a good development. If you have people who are, and part of it is because there has been this whole propaganda machine about so-called fake news. So some people think all journalism is somehow fake news, or you can choose what news is not fake or fake depending on your opinions, or they trust brands, familiar brands, but they're afraid that it might accidentally believe something that's not true. So it creates this whole atmosphere of uncertainty and fear, lack of confidence around within people about their own ability to decide, is this trustworthy, is it not, should I believe it, should I make a decision about it, using it. And it's very dangerous. It's not just dangerous from a like a democratic perspective, which is, it's extremely dangerous if we can't share enough information to be able to vote on our leadership or vote on policies. It comes down to the very decisions that we make about our lives, our own lives, and as we go about our lives. And the pandemic was a really good example of that, but it's not always so dire. And it can be just like, which route do I take to get to school, or whatever it is, or community activism, and activism writ large. I mean, any kind of activism, whether it means being involved in your church or being involved in all the way through to being involved in a protest. If you have to have information that you can rely upon in order to know everything from where do I show up to what is it this organization really is and does.